What's going on, boys? I got the NFL picks for you for Sunday, August 17th. Now, before I get into anything, as always, if you boys could drop a like and subscribe, that would help me out a ton. I'd really appreciate that. Now, to talk about our plays for today, we had a very, very good day all across the board. Swept our YouTube plays again. So that is 4 YouTube sweeps in a row. Super great stuff right there. And then as far as um, VIP goes, we went 3-1. So 75% in VIP, really, really good stuff. We went up another unit on VIP. Actually, I just checked it again. Sean Tucker's play got voided, so we swept VIP. Absolutely sick stuff. We went up at that point, it's 2 units actually. So really, really great stuff right there. Love that. So yeah, we swept all across the board today. Swept YouTube for the 4th day in a row. And now we swept VIP as well. So we just went up another 2 units there. Really, really great stuff. But just to jump into our picks for today, super, super excited about tomorrow. Pretty small slate, only 2 games, but still very confident in what we've got. So our first pick that we're going to be taking is going to be Tyler Shuck, more than 89.5 passing yards. Now, his last game that he played um, was last Saturday, I want to say. I'm checking right now. But yeah, he had an absolute outstanding game last week. It was really great to see, honestly, because a lot of people were saying that dude was overrated, which I pretty much agreed with. I think he got taken a little bit high, but either way, he had a really, really standout game last week. Really good stuff from him. He went 15 for 22 and 165 yards. So kind of the same basis that we were going off of yesterday with Shedrick Jackson and Martinez. They both way overperformed what their line was at for this week. So again, same kind of premise. This dude had an absolute insane game last week, 162 yards, really, really good stuff, and he got a ton of the playing time share. So I love that. Obviously, if he plays even close to the same amount, 90 yards is an absolute cakewalk for the guy. So I think that this is a super, super easy play for us. Again, kind of sticking with that same premise from yesterday's video. The dude almost doubled this amount in his last game, so I don't see any reason why he would not do that. But again, as always, it is preseason, so things can get a little bit wonky sometimes. But again, still super, super happy with that play. Super confident in that one. And then our second play is going to be Tank Bigsby, over 18.5 rushing yards. Now, him and Tootin both had the same amount of carries last time they played, but Tank Bigsby had a little bit more yards, as well as his line's just a lot lower this week. So Tootin had, or actually, they had the same amount of carries, same yards. They both had 6 carries, 24 yards. Tootin's line is at 24.5, I want to say, something like that. Obviously, Bigsby's is much lower. So just going to stick with Bigsby. Again, preseason, I don't really see any reason they wouldn't just stick with the same amount of playing share that they've had. There's really no reason not to be honest. Again, ETN's still the starter on that team, so he's going to be getting the starter minutes for preseason, so he's going to get basically no minutes. But Tank Bigsby is still going to get most of the share. Again, he and Tootin were tied for the most carries, and I think that if this dude can't get 19 yards, if let's just say he gets the same 6 carries again, if he can't get 19 yards, dude honestly probably shouldn't be in the league. That is super, super easy. Should be very, very easy for him. So again, sticking with the same premise from yesterday, both these guys outperformed these lines by quite a bit last week. Um, Again, they should play the same exact amount that they have been. So if they don't, that stinks. But if they do, they're absolutely going to slam these lines. So super happy with both these lines. Just to run over these plays for you guys really quickly, Tyler Shuck, more than 89.5 passing yards. Again, he had 162 last week, huge, huge number, and he had 22 attempts in a preseason game. So again, I think that this guy will get the same amount of playing time he did last week, and that would make this line super, super easy for him. And then obviously our second and final play, Tank Bigsby, more than 18.5 rushing yards. Again, he had 24 last week off 6 carries. So if he gets about the same, like 5 or 6 carries, this should not be too hard for him. Again, preseason, Tank Bigsby has already proved himself in the regular season against actual starters. This is preseason against like third stringers, so he should absolutely be able to get that, barring he doesn't have 3 or less carries. So if he's got 5 or more carries, he should absolutely get this, and I don't see a world where he doesn't get those carries. But other than that, obviously, the link to my VIP picks and the link to Chalkboard are going to be down below. Now, guys, I talked about VIP a little bit more in the beginning of the video. We went up 2 units today. We swept VIP. Really great stuff. As far as Chalkboard goes, that is where I do all of my VIP picks. So, obviously, this pretty nice streak we've been on. I want to say we're now plus 18 in the last 10 or 11 days, whatever it is. But again, only one of those days has been negative for us. So, really great stuff across the board. Again, Chalkboard is where I do all my personal betting, all my VIP stuff. I love Chalkboard. Really great app. Just to talk about Chalkboard for you guys really quickly, obviously, if you guys want to go download Chalkboard and throw in that code SBL when you're signing up, you're going to get all their free picks that they put up for every single sport, every single day, as well as a free $20. You guys do not have to deposit any money to get this free $20. It is just handed to you. Now, obviously, with those free plays and that $20, along with that, you guys are going to get all their promo packs. Now, the promo packs make betting super easy. And along with that $20, you guys should absolutely be up after spending that $20. Especially, honestly, if you're following my VIP plays as of late, that is going to be an absolute cakewalk for you guys. So, free plays, free money, absolutely sick. Those promo packs I've talked about a little bit more in my last few videos. Those are super sweet. I love those a ton. And then obviously, as always, if you guys download the Chalkboard app, throw in that code SBL, and you guys let me know that you did that, I will be throwing each and every one of you guys that do that 1 month of free VIP. So again, free picks, free money, free VIP, those promo packs, absolutely sick. All this stuff makes betting super easy. Betting is an absolute breeze on Chalkboard, guys. I promise you. I love Chalkboard. Chalkboard's my favorite thing in the world. But other than that, guys, I've got nothing more for you boys. So I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.